Welcome students. Today we are going to study standard 9 subject geography. Lesson number 5 precipitation. Video number 17. Students, in previous video we have learned rainfall. There are three types of rainfall: convectional rainfall, orographic rainfall and cyclonic rainfall. First, we have already learned about convectional type of rainfall. Convectional type of rainfall is mainly occur in the equatorial areas. So today we will start with the new type of rainfall is orographic rainfall. Students, observe this picture in the textbook. It is given figure number 5.5 orographic rainfall. If you see in the picture, see that winds coming from lakes or seas are moisture laden. You can see here from the, suppose this is the Arabian Sea is there. From the Arabian Sea, winds coming, okay, from Arabian Seas are moisture laden and they are obstructed by the high mountain ranges. You can see how the mountainous region is there, and in this mountainous region these are obstructed by high mountain ranges and they start going upward along the slope of the mountains. So the temperature of these winds drops and condensation occurs and rainfall take place. This type of rainfall is known as the orographic rainfall. Means in this rainfall, these winds, moisture laden winds, are obstructed by the high mountain ranges and they start going upward along the slope of the mountain, and when this goes high and high, the air temperature is the reduces, and when the temperature is reduces, condensation take place. These water vapors are turned into water droplets and rainfall occurs. This type of rainfall is known as the this type of rainfall is known as orographic rainfall. So this rainfall is mainly occur because of the obstruction of the mountains, and this type of rainfall occurs mainly, you can see in the picture, windward side and leeward side is shown in the picture. So see what is the windward side and what is leeward side. Means the windward side of the mountains gets more rain. Yeah, amount of vapor in the air reduces after crossing the mountain and the moisture holding capacity of the air increases, and the leeward side of the mountain gets lesser rainfall, and hence this area is identified as rain shadow area. Means these moisture laden winds are coming and these are obstructed by the high mountain. So one side of the mountain receives the heavy rainfall, whereas another side of the mountain, that is the leeward side of the mountain, receives very less amount of rainfall, because this amount of vapor in the air reduces after crossing the top of the mountain, and moisture holding capacity of the is increases, air is increases, and the leeward side of the mountain gets lesser rainfall. See in the textbook, figure number 5.5 is shown cross profile of Maharashtra rainfall. You can see in the same way from the Arabian Sea that water is evaporated, and due to evaporation process clouds are formed, and these clouds are again obstructed by the Sahyadri ranges. That's why Konkan receives the heavy rainfall. In every monsoon you can read the newspaper. Yeah, you can you are also watching television, so news also. So see that how the Konkan always receives the heavy rainfall because of the Sahyadri ranges. Means this type of rainfall is known as the orographic rainfall, and as these clouds passes Sahyadri ranges, their moisture holding capacity of the air is increases. That's why Maharashtra plateau receives very less amount of rainfall. Means, see the questions are given, what type of rainfall occurs in Maharashtra, that is the orographic rainfall. Where will the rain shadow area lie in Maharashtra, that is the leeward side of the Sahyadri ranges. In this area the rainfall is very less. Considering the figure, estimate the rainfall of your district. That is in the Pune district also orographic rainfall occurs. See, next type of rainfall, cyclonic rainfall. Cyclone is the specific air formation when the pressure at an area is less than surrounding regions. You can observe in this picture how the specific air formation is there in the circular motion. Means from the surrounding area, the surrounding regions, this area there is the less pressure is there. Means pressure at an area is less than surrounding regions, and this is called the cyclone. You can see how the cyclones are formed. Means air from the surrounding regions comes towards the center. center of the cyclone and start moving upwards, and as it goes up and up, the temperature of air reduces and condensation take place. Means here again, as this air goes higher and higher, condensation take place. Yeah, temperature reduces, means again water vapors are turned into water droplets, and in this way this cyclonic rains, it rains in areas over which cyclone passes. Okay, and cyclonic rainfall occurs more in temperate region. You can see this type of rainfall is mainly occur in the temperate region. Here Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, near these regions these cyclones are formed, and cyclones is quite extensive. Comparatively, cyclonic rainfall occurring in tropical regions is limited in extent and it's a stormy in nature. But this type of cyclonic rainfall is occur limited in equatorial or torrid region. Tropical region is there because there is the vertical flow of the area, very high amount of heat is there. So see, this is called the cyclonic rainfall. See next, now you can see in the picture also how the cyclones are formed. Means as the cyclones are moving forward, that area receives the heavy rainfall. See, orographic rainfall occurs in the most part of the world. Convectional rainfall is regional in nature. Means if you observe the figure number 5.7, world distribution of rainfall, you will see that orographic rainfall occurs most part of the world. Convectional near the equatorial region and cyclonic temperate regions. Means there is a certainty in the convectional rainfall occurring in equatorial areas, because every day afternoon, yeah, daily convectional type of rainfall is received in the equatorial area. So there is a certainty is there. So comparatively, the orographic and cyclonic rainfalls are less certain, and therefore such area are prone to very heavy rainfall, floods or droughts frequently. Means as compared to the convectional type of rainfall, orographic and cyclonic rainfalls are, these are the less certain. So sometimes there, if there is heavy rain, floods are there, and if there is no rain, droughts are occur. Means in this way these two types of rainfalls are less certain. See next, now rain gauge. See what is rain gauge. See, the instrument that is used to measure rainfall is called rain gauge. You can see in the diagram, it has shown there what is the rain gauge is there. Means the instrument that is used to measure rainfall is called rain gauge. And see, the funnel is there that is used to rain gauge has specific diameter. See, the funnel is given that has the specific diameter, and the rain falling from the sky that is collected into the, means fall into the funnel, and that is collected into a bottle fitted in the gauge. So the collected water is then measured with the help of measuring jar, and in areas heavy rainfall, the reading of the rain is taken every 3 hours. Means in areas where heavy rainfall is there, for example Mosinram and Cherrapunji, these are the wettest places in the world, because these regions receives the above 11,000 millimeter rainfall. Means in the Assam, yeah, Meghalaya plateau is there. So in that where heavy rainfall is there, the rain reading is measured after 3 hours. Okay, so the measuring jar reads in millimeters. Means the rain gauge is kept in open ground on a 30 centimeter high flat mount in, yeah, height is there, and hence the rainwater is collected without any obstruction. You can see in the picture how the rain gauge is kept on the open ground, because there should not be any obstruction. Means how the rainwater is fall into the funnel, and that water is again collected into the bottle, and this collected water measured with the help of the measuring jar in millimeters. So millimeter is the unit of rainfall. Means how many millimeter rainfall is occur in particular region. In this way we can calculate rainfall. See, the next forms, major forms of precipitations are fog, dew and frost. Okay, see, these are also forms of precipitation, but these are occur in the atmosphere, occurs near the earth surface. Means rainfall, then hail and snowfall, these are fall from the sky, but these fog, dew and frost are occur near the earth surface. Then we can see fog, dew or frost. See what is first, fog is there. Here The temperature of the layers of the air near the surface of the earth reduces, and as temperature reduces, water vapors condense. Here, during the winter season, the temperature of the layers of the air near the surface is reduces, and as the temperature reduces, water vapors are turned into small water droplets. Okay, so in this process, vapors turn into microscopic water particles and float in the air. Very small microscopic water particles are there. This is called the fog, and when the density of these droplets in the air increases, fog occurs. You can see in the picture, visibility is also reduces due to the dense fog. Means what is the fog? These are the microscopic water particles and float into the air. This is called the fog. Say next now, dew. You can observe in the picture how the dew drops are appear on the grass blade, and these are the shining like a pearl, but these mainly are occur in the winter season, because in the winter season temperature is less, and means when moisture laden air near the earth's surface comes into contact with the very cold objects, condensation of the vapor take place, and they turn into very small water droplets. Means how the water vapors are turned into small water droplets, and these water droplets stick to the surface of the cold objects. This is called dew, and these dews are shining like a pearl only. So in the mainly we have, means mainly we observe this type of dew drops in the winter season early morning, because this is also condensation take place. Means this mainly this come contact with the very cold object and condensation take place. See the last now, frost is there. When does the frost occur? If the temperature of the air is less than 0 degree Celsius, means here the water droplets are turned into frozen water droplets. Water droplets are turned into frozen water droplets. Means your water droplets stuck to the surface of the very cold objects freeze, and these frozen water droplets is called frost. And this type of dew and frost occur on a large scale in winter season. Okay. See next now. See the last point of the is the effects of precipitation. Means there are the many effects of precipitations are there. Means the main source of the potable water available on the earth is because of the precipitation. Okay, so as excessive rainfall is destructive, so it's a absence of rain, means floods may occur because of heavy rainfall causing loss of life and property. If there is the heavy rainfall is there, it also there is the loss of life and property. Means many people also die. Yeah, many properties crops are also destroyed. Proper destruction of properties is also occur. Means if precipitation does not take place, then conditions of a drought arise. Means there is scarcity of water. Means there is a shortfall of food, and food may have to be imported. So if there is no rainfall, it's not possible for the farmer to cultivate the different crops. So we have to import food from the other countries, and in this way farmer conditions become very grave, and in this way country's economy gets affected. Means here there is the relation between the country's economy and the precipitation. If there is the rainfall is not there, means we have to import many food items from the other countries. Means if we import, we have to pay money to the other country. In this way there will be burden on the Indian economy. Means country's economy also gets affected. And economy of an agrarian country like India, Indian agriculture is totally depend on the rainfall. Okay, yeah, monsoon is there. So the rainfall in India is very important to the whole country, because agriculture is mainly dependent on monsoon, and a good rainfall at the right time increase crop production, while untimely rain can cause damage to the crops. See see next is the acid rain is there. We have seen the now effects of precipitation. See what is the last point is remaining. What are the effects of the fog, dew and the drops? Visibility reduces because of highly dense fog, and it also affects the means of transportation like roads, railways, waterways and the airways. And accidents also may take place in such conditions. Means train, yeah, flights and other transport service may have to be cancelled. So means fog is also responsible for the accidents. If the density of fog is increases, visibility is reduces. Yeah, see the next, frost is also harmful to the crops. Yeah, causes accidents if spread on the road. And fog and dew damage some crops by spreading disease, while it may be beneficial to some crops. Yeah, fog is very important in the kharif crops. Yeah, rabi crops are there. In this way, these are the epics of precipitation. See, the last point of the lesson is acid rain. Means, what is acid rain? Because of air pollution in industrial areas, various gases get mixed into the air. Means there is the, due to air pollution, all these gases, poisonous gases, yeah, industrialization, urbanization is there, and due to all this industrialization, various gases are mixed into air and different acids are created when the water vapor in the air reacts chemically with these gases. Means we have already learned about the chemical reaction in the fourth lesson, carbonation. Okay, so many acids are formed. Means nitric acid, sulfuric acid, these are the form. And precipitation of water with dissolved acids reach the ground, such rainfall is called acid rain, and these rain are harmful to living organisms. See, in this way, these are the very harmful for the acid rain is harmful for the living organisms as well as non-living objects. Means statues, yeah, and other non-living objects are also maybe disturbed because of the acid rain. Thank you.